Then I want to insert it into my lanyard. Extend the legs of the lanyard forward, then tighten up the knobs so my lanyard stays in position as I'm going to work. I want to turn off and make sure that my other pendant camera will be mounted on this mount. So I'm going to turn it on, and it says capture, ready to capture. And then once it's ready to capture, I'm going to start recording. And you see the counter appears in red and a dotted line in the front. And now I'm slipping it into my adapter for the cap. Try to push it all the way. To do it one way. The way that it will stay there. And then mount it on my cap so it will film downwards. I want it in the center of the cap, all the way snug. And then I want to place it on my head as I film downwards. At this point, I'm ready to go out and start my work. So for now, I'm ready to wrap everything up. Take the title of today and rename my file. So I'm going to copy it with my edit copy from the one file that I have here, that is that graphics editor, and edit, paste it on my notes. And then I want to make another version of it. Control V, so I duplicate it, but I want it to go to the log folder, and I want to have a prefix with some more information. So I'm going to edit and copy to the clipboard buffer, then override the previous subfolder with a new subfolder plus the date information. So I'm going to paste it and then update the information for today, which is 8/19. 8/19/2026. The day of the week is Wednesday. So I'm going to update it with a capital W and lowercase e. The time of the day is 5:34. So I started at about 5 o'clock, half an hour ago, 5:00 p.m. and the current time is 5:34 p.m. So 5:34 p.m. It's a text file. Now that I got everything ready, I'm going to mark it with a cursor, edit copy to the clipboard buffer, and then go File, Save As, paste it on my notepad, file name, then remove a backslash that is not allowed in a file name. Otherwise, I got a complete file name. Right mouse click it, copy to the clipboard buffer, add a comment with the file name on Psar, or first save it. First I'll save it, then I'll add a file name, paste it on Psar, problem step recorder executable, then add it to my notepad, Control V, and I'm going to make a special version of it with the video file name, which I forgot to include. So I'm going to embed the video file name in the file name itself. So edit, copy, and I'll insert it immediately before the text. Control V and space. And now take the entire thing, edit, copy to the clipboard buffer, and add a comment to Psar, problem step recorder. Paste and enter and OK. And then I want to add another comment to Psar with the revised file name that includes also the video file name. And OK, and then I want to stop Psar and save Psar. Psar.exe stands for problem step recorder executable. Paste the entire string here, and now replace the log path by the Psar path. So copy the Psar.exe path to the clipboard buffer using the copy command, and then override the log command with the Psar path with Control V, mark it, and now review what I've done. Copy the entire string to the clipboard buffer, save, and then click Review Additional Details and scroll up to see that last step was step number 67. Start a new recording, add a comment with the latest file name. This is the Psar file name, and enter, and OK, and then go back to my notes and edit, paste it in my notes with a couple of blanks to separate yesterday's work, and then save it. And now I'm ready to go outside to start working. So I'm going to start another short clip with the webcam. Stop MSN Recorder Max. No, I don't want to upload, but I want to play back to see if it is any good. And that sounds perfectly good. Also, so I'm going to stop it. Now stop the webcam and play it back. Full screen and play. And this is another short clip. Perfectly good. The webcam. I'll stop it. Now I can start. I want to also stop recording on the 360 camera. and swap the battery because I see that it is running out of juice, so I'll turn down the power, stop the power, pop up the battery, and swap it with another battery that is fully charged. This way, this battery will recharge. Let's see if I can put a brand new battery in here. It is fully charged. Turn it on again. Start recording. That looks okay. So now I can walk outside with what I need to do the job. I'm going to put my equipment in the hat. I need the glue and I need screwdrivers. And I think that this will be it for now. Then I'm taking with me the 360 camera. And I'll come back later to continue. I need to turn off the lights here. And hopefully it will not start raining, so I can finish my glue job before the rain comes. Question is, where would it be best to mount my camera? Without creating any problems on the table here. Now I'm ready to rumble. I may need a plier to open up everything here so I can start gluing. Now I need to open up my screwdriver kit. Maybe just pull out one screwdriver that is the thinnest. One other thing that I may need is a cloth or something to wipe out stuff. I may use a paper towel. Spare. Let's see what I'm doing here. Paper towel. And also I may want to swap my hat. Let me get the paper towel and swap the hat. to do is I need to swap, turn on this hat. I'll turn on this hat. Also, I want to keep my phone tilted forward so it films my work, and I want to swap the hats. But first of all, I want to turn on my LED on my hat here. I press and pray. If it doesn't turn off, maybe that I forgot to charge it. Yeah, looks like I forgot to charge it. Let me try the other side. Maybe the other side will be better. Yes, so that works. Now I would like to mount it on this. But one thing that is important to be sure that I don't knock out the characters. So I'm going to take this hat off. Disconnect this mount. Try to mount it on this hat without damaging my lettering. This is a big challenge because I already damaged one of the letters on one of the hats. So I want to open it wide, but be careful that I don't scrape my felt or foam lettering. I want to make sure that it is smack in the middle and it is still working. Now the problem is that these foam lettering are coming off. So let's see if I can glue them so they don't come off easily. I'm going to paste some permanent glue on the letters and try to glue them back to prevent them from coming off. And this is a tough job because they tend to slide away. I don't want them to start sliding around. It's supposed to be clear, but sometimes it is not quite as clear as I would like it to be. I want to surround the letters with glue, not let them move around. For that purpose, I have a little reinforcer screwdriver that will keep them in place. First, I want to get underneath the letters, especially those parts that are already loose. Put some glue underneath. If there's any part that is not fully, and then in between, run the glue around the numbers. Hope that will glue them and prevent them from coming off as they already did in the past, and I already lost some characters. Go like this from character to character. I need to put something underneath to prevent it, to have a better angle at it. Some box or something like that. That is not enough. I need to elevate them a little more. Let me see if I can find some empty bottle here that I can use. I want to elevate it so it doesn't leak around. Oh shit, I got it all over my fingers already. That's why I've got to be careful. So as soon as you start smudging yourself, you want to have a paper towel and clean your hands, because this thing sticks and is a permanent kind of a glue. It will scrape off your skin. It also stinks a lot, so you want to be careful not to overdo it in any way. I want to surround the letters with the glue. But avoid moving them around, just. This is supposed to be clear. So I want the surface to be perpendicular to the ground. If there are numbers like 8, I can put it inside also to keep it from moving around. I have the letter U. I hear that the storm is coming and I want to finish before the storm comes down. So right now I just want to place the glue in the spaces in between the characters and hope that that will prevent the characters from coming off. Without actually going into the characters themselves, unless the characters are too loose. And then I will have to go inside the characters and make sure that the glue holds. So this can be quite a tedious job altogether. But it has to have some precision. So I only want to glue around it and glue the characters to the upper brim. Unless the characters are not glued properly. And then I may lift the characters a little bit and glue underneath the characters also. See, this parenthesis is not steady. I hope that I can just glue around it and that will keep it in place without having to get underneath the character. The next step, if it still doesn't help to glue them properly, I may have to get under the character and glue it some more, but for now I hope that gluing around the character will suffice. As soon as it starts raining, I'll just walk away. Try to put everything away from the rain. As I'm surrounding it with glue, I'm also going to check and make sure that it is stable and it doesn't move around, and if it does move around, I'll go another time and add some more glue underneath it. When the character is already need a little more gluing underneath, I discover it now. I'm going to place some glue underneath it, not only around. And this can be quite a tedious process. I already lost a character or two, so I know that they don't hold up well with the existing glue that comes. It's called self-adhesive, but it really is not. I hope to finish it quickly before the tsunami rain comes down. I hear the thunder, so I know that it is going to come pretty soon. Here you see that this E is not stable, so put a little extra glue underneath it. I'm going to go to the L. On the 5. Try to get in between everything. Then I'll put it inside my little garage where it is protected from humidity and hope that it will dry until tomorrow. And tomorrow we'll give it another check. You can see here I lost my slash. try to glue the other slash well, and hopefully it wouldn't come off as easily as the first slash that I lost. What takes more time is to get underneath the character, so I hope that if I put enough glue around it and in the middle of it, when it has holes in it, like the number 4 for example, I'm going to put a little glue inside the character. It will be enough. Here is my G, has plenty of space inside the G, and just glue it around and hope that that will hold it in place enough. And now I finished the G, I'm working on the O. I want to make sure that my O doesn't move around so much as it does. And now finally to the number 6, inside, around, and on the other side, finally in the hole in the middle. So by doing so, I finished one hat. I'm going to put it on the side so I can deal with the second hat. I need to have another bottle to lift that other hat. In the meantime, let's see if I can just move it over like so and put it up there and let it dry as much as possible. And I'll grab another empty orange juice bottle here. Use it as a prop. To keep things in place. Now the lift off. Fold the back somehow so the front will be a little bit more upright, like that. Now you can see already that I have problem with this character that I'm moving. We'll start from the left side and work the number 1 first. Go all around and also tap it up to see if it is inclined to move. I'll also put a little glue underneath it. If not, just leave it alone and pray. One of the things that I do like about it, it is 3D. So hopefully it will be more visible. It also stinks, so I don't want to breathe it for a long time. Notice the matching colors that shows you the mapping of the conversion table from the vanity phone number from the vanity phone name going downwards to the vanity phone number. So A in yellow converts to the digit 2 using the American dialing pad. And this letter, for example, is really completely loose, so I have to lift it up a little bit. The close parenthesis here is completely unglued. So I'll put the glue also underneath it and hope that will help glue it well, better than before, and it will quit moving around the way it does now, because I surely don't want to lose it. For some reason the parentheses don't hold up well. These green closing parentheses are all over the place. Let's see if I can get them to glue better now with this extra glue, and push them down so they don't move around so much. For that reason, I'd like to keep my screwdriver dry and clean. I'm going to go over the number 6. I have several of them in this phone number. Stick it in the middle also. As I move further on the name, I'm already in the letter O. Notice that O, purple O, is converted to purple 6. The next is purple N. Notice how part of this N is not attached to the hat, so I'm going to put a little glue underneath it also, and hopefully that it will prevent the detachment of this letter N. It gives me trouble by not sticking to the hat properly. I'm going to twist it a bit so I can focus on the remaining of these letters and the numbers. Make sure that they're attached. They don't move around. Starting from the dash, and here the W is also not holding up well. It all stinks so much, and I don't want to inhale all these gases here. If I can avoid it, should be wearing a mask to stop those gases to minimize the inhaling of those gases. And this glue spreads. Also, I want to lift it up much higher so it doesn't start spilling on everywhere. almost vertical, almost flat. Used a little more glue for this round than I intended, and so the glue starts spilling around, which I don't want. Cannot bring it into the house because it will stink the whole house. So to save myself from breathing the fumes of this glue, I'm going to leave it in the garage, which is outside the house and has a door separating it from the house, so the fumes hopefully will not get into the house. This little flimsy slash doesn't stay where it should be down put, starts traveling away, and that is a major problem. Okay, I'm already almost done. I want to finish it before the rain comes. Also, these fumes and gases bring tears to my eyes. Makes it difficult to see what I'm doing. So I want to finish quickly and not expose myself to so much gas and fumes. I'll notice also my jewelry, which is designed to authenticate myself and identify myself. So other people that are misappropriating my videos on YouTube and other servers copy them and redistribute them as if they made it up will also redistribute my logos and my ads. I'm now just going over it a little bit on top, give it a little touch on top of all these letters to reinforce the glue, and basically I'm done. So before the rain comes, I want to finish, and I want to wipe the nozzle clear of any glue so I can put a nail into it and not waste any glue, and at the same time keep it nice and clean, and I don't want it to stick to the cap. So that way I can put the nail back at the top and seal it and put it back in the fridge. I want to seal it. Okay, one is completely done and done twice. I see this one if I need to put any more glue into this one. Otherwise I'm going to store them in my little garage. That will be good enough for now. So I'm going to cap the glue. Make sure that I wipe out any glue from the top so the top will not be glued to the cap. Making sure that there's no glue that will glue the cap, and then screw it back in. Notice the zip tie that I'm using also as a unique identifier, and now I can easily glue it up on a screw or any other, just like this, on my belt or whatever I need to do. And now I'm ready to stop the recordings. Stop the LED before I store it in the garage. I'm going to press the button here to stop the LED glow. On one hand, one done. Let's go to the garage. The second one, stop the LED glow. I don't want also the glue to go over to the LED and mess it up, so turn it off. Now that I got both of them turned off, mount them on my bottle. I'm going to stop the 360 recording for now. And then take it to the garage and then come back to clear my desk. So when the rain comes, it wouldn't mess up all my equipment. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Now this has to be moved away. I want it to be exposed to the light. Just leave it here. this and fold it. It is kind of upright and it doesn't spill down. But lean a little forward. And this is no good. Just to lean a little forward. Be folded and lean forward. But up and forward. Because I don't want it to drip downwards. If it drip, let it drip to the sides. That's it, finished. Okay, I can wrap up my stuff here. Collect all my stuff. Which is not affected by the rain. Napkins. And the screwdrivers. The glue. We can resume the recording. Now I'm ready to rumble. We'll hook up that glue to the clamp. Now I'm ready to go. I miss the rain. I have my extra hat. Okay, finished. 6:30, almost an hour. Okay. Oh, I'm ready to wrap it up. Okay, now I'm back. Start recording. I'm with MSN Recorder. Copy the file name to the clipboard buffer and start recording. Then paste it in my notes. Edit. paste, then paste it in my notepad, and now in the WordPad, Control V, and now add a comment to Psar with the file name, paste, and OK. And now stop Psar, save Psar, take the previous file name, and I'm going to add to it another video. Control V and space, and update the time 6:27. I started at 5. 6:27 is an hour and a half. 6:27 p.m. Yes. And now psar.txt, copy and insert this as a prefix to the file name, Control V and backslash, and this is going to be version A. Version A. And now a review, and this is going to be a zip type of a file. So .zp and space. Review one more time, look for some other mistakes. No more mistakes. Copy to the clipboard buffer and then click saved. Now I can start another clip on the webcam. Review additional details to see. The last step was step number 35. So I'm going to start a new recording, add a comment, and paste the newly created file name, paste. So the file name of the previous session with psar.txt is listed at the first screenshot of the current recording of psar.txt. Then I go back to my notepad, edit, paste it, then file, save, and then paste it again to form, and make some distance between the last items, edit, paste again, and this is, I'm going to form now the file name to store all these videos. So it will start with the date of today, 8/19, Wednesday, the current time. I don't need the starting time to keep it nice and short. And the video files I don't need. Just suffice that it is created from the zip file. So I'm going to delete the video files from the path. Delete. I want to create a shorter path so it doesn't exceed 256 characters, the maximum for Windows 10 Enterprise. So pasting. Actually, it should say gluing, not pasting. Or, yeah, glue, pasted, add on bucket, LED, hat. This will be enough. Keep it nice and short. glued, I should say. Re-glued. Because it was glued already before, so say re-glued. Pasted ads. Instead of ads, vanity. Vanity ad, vanity phone. Phone. One bucket head, that will be good enough. Edit and copy to clipboard buffer. Then I want to navigate to the file browser. And go up to the top to purple. Create a new subfolder for purple. New folder. And then paste the content of the path. Now click on it. Click again and copy to the clipboard buffer. Now navigate to purple and paste it onto purple with the paste command. And then navigate to the 100 VR 360. Paste it onto it. Then navigate down to pen drive. To pen cam yellow. And paste it onto it. Finally, inside pen cam yellow, navigate to red. Red. Open up pen cam yellow, then navigate to red, then paste it onto red. Okay. And now I'm done. And I'm ready to strip the media. So we'll start with a 360. Stop the recording in the 360. Right here. Stop the recording. Power it down. I see that it was red already, so the battery was running out. Pop the battery out and recharge the battery. Swap it with a fully charged battery that I have here on the charger. Take the fully charged battery. And recharge the empty battery. Insert the fully charged battery into the camera. Now pop the micro SD card out and insert it into the computer. And grab the elastic band and push it in and pray. I'm going to put the plastic band on top of it and hope that it sticks. Let's see if it's visible. And 100 VR 360 has 10 folders. I'm going to mark the first one, shift to the last one, right mouse click to cut, Then open another instance of File Explorer and navigate to the target, which is inside the videos subfolder of Drive I. Here is 100 VR360. Navigate down to today's date, which is 8/19, August 19, and look for today's date, 19. Reglued is here, and right mouse click to paste it on reglued. Now grab the path, copy to the clipboard buffer, go to the top of the file, make a little window in the top of the file here, and mark it with less than signs. Control V for the path and the file name, and down with a greater than sign at the end, and file save. Okay, so now you can see that we have one job going. The next one is going to be my phone. So the phone is ready. It was going for a long time, an hour and a half, so stop the recording on it.